Hey, what's going on, everyone? How you guys doing? Welcome back to the Matt Jarbo Show. It's Tuesday, I think. I don't know. I'm sick, man. I don't know how long I'm going to be able to go tonight. I'm going to try to go for like a little, probably like an hour, some change. I'm not feeling well, but I just like I got nothing else to do. I've been in bed all day playing Indiana Jones in the Great Circle. I'm not quite ready for the adventure to end. It's a great game. I'm tempted, like legitimately tempted to just like start it again on a harder difficulty and then go through it. Still, it is such a fun game. It takes me back to when I was a kid. Was there sound on that one? Did we hear anything? Was there sound on that one at all? I could have sworn. Oh, motherfucker, did I not add it? God damn it. I have a really good song. You know, I'm going to play it again. If you guys didn't hear it, well, no one didn't fucking say anything. God damn it. Hold on. It's a good track. It's like a real good track. Okay. I'm going to play it the fuck again. You all got to hear this shit. It's really good. Microsoft doesn't have good news. Gaming exclusives shouldn't exist. Well, you fuckers ever told me that there is no goddamn it. Damn it. It's a good track. Really fits in. We're going to do it again. We're going to do it live. God damn it. This is what happens when I'm sick. I can't think of things. Hold on. We're going to do it. Okay, you're going to listen.
Out in the cold, the people scream, fuck your system, fuck your dream. They bled us dry while they drank their wine, while we worked 2 jobs just to survive. From the boardroom walls to the streets outside, the cost of life's a goddamn crime. A name they'll whisper like smoke through the pain. Luigi Mansion, remember the name. They called it madness, called it sin, but you can only beat a dog so thin. He's no angel, but don't pretend. The fire starts when we hit the end. Make CEOs afraid again. We're sick of begging, sick of them. From empty beds to unpaid bills. Fuck your greed, we've had our fill. Make CEOs afraid again. You push too far, you smug ass man. When the hungry rise, you'll feel the cost. Cause your gold don't shine on lives you've lost. Wanted posters torn and burned. Your golden thrones, they'll be overturned. You send us debts, we send you rage. The story's changed, now turn the page. They hide in towers locked away. Think their money shields them day by day, but a shadow's creeping bold as sin. When you take too much, the walls cave in. They called him evil, called him sick, but you built this fire brick by brick. Luigi's name ain't clean, it's true, but motherfuckers, this one's on you. Make CEOs afraid again. We're sick of begging, sick of them. From empty beds to unpaid bills. Fuck your greed, we've had our fill. Make CEOs afraid again. You push too far, you smug ass men. When the hungry rise, you'll feel the cost. Cause your gold don't shine on lives you've lost. This ain't a hymn for what he's done, but you fuckers knew this day would come. You trade a life for a bigger yacht, while we bury kids in plots you bought, yeah. Violence ain't the righteous way, but what the fuck you think happens, hey? When justice sleeps and hope runs dry, desperation's got a battle cry. Make CEOs afraid again. We're sick of begging, sick of them. From empty beds to unpaid bills. Fuck your greed, we've had our fill. Make CEOs afraid again. You push too far, you smug ass men. When the hungry rise, you'll feel the cost. Cause your gold don't shine on lives you've lost. Out in the dark, they'll spit your name. Luigi Mangione, don't praise, don't blame. But the truth's a bullet you can't defend. Make CEOs afraid again. Make CEOs afraid again, and may your gilded walls cave the fuck in.
There we go. See, that was good, right? That was solid. Yeah, Suno is getting better. I mean, that turned out pretty well. That's why I wanted you guys to fucking hear it. God damn it. God fucking damn it. I was all like, son of a bitch. It's like just like it's been, I don't know about you guys. It's just been feeling like technology has just not been doing what you want it to do. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it is just me. I don't quite know. Oh, man. So, not that I've been doing a lot in regards to, like, let's say, movie news coverage. I haven't been talking about that for a while. One of the interesting things to come out in movie news is there's already an HD quality rip of Kraven the Hunter out of China, apparently. So if you don't want to pay money to go see it, if you know where to look, you fucking can. God damn it. CJH, you're asking, when do you think they'll make the cloning voices easier? They're gonna have to be very careful with that, to be fair, right? Yeah, that was all Suno. What I did is I went into ChatGPT and Search GPT, and then I had it look up what's going on with Luigi Mangione, and then I had it look up what's going on with CEOs and everything else, and then I had it craft me a song, and then I did a couple of rerolls of the song, and then I liked the lyrics, so then I went over to Suno and I found a style that I liked, and I just reused that prompt, threw in the lyrics, and that was literally the very first one. That was still like that was what you guys heard was the very first iteration. It just nailed it right off the bat. It kind of sounded like a little bit like I don't want to say 21 Pilots, but kind of a little, maybe a little. Parallax here says, still waiting for that cam rip of Y2K. Yeah, man, I'll wait for that. I want to see it, though. I hear it's not good, but I still want to see it. Jess says, speaking of health insurance companies, my mom's pain relief injections have been denied. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, dude. That is like the bullshit that happens with these fucking companies. You know what I mean? It's like, it really, really, really is. They are, whatever happens, whatever fucking happens, they are bringing this shit on themselves, and they are doing it time and time and time again. Because here, check this out. Okay. According to The Hill, a shock poll from today says that 41% of young voters find the killing of United Healthcare CEO acceptable. All right. 41%, according to this article, say that, yeah, it was okay. It was totally okay that Luigi Mangione, like 3D printed a suppressor and took this guy out. You know what I mean? Like, that's what people are saying about this. And then you have to ask yourself, why is this happening? Why in God's name are people? Yeah, I think it's higher than that too, Ron. I really do. So I think a lot of it is what do young people, to be fair, have to look forward to, right? Boomers will not get the fuck out of office. We're going to talk about that here in a little bit. Boomers, I don't want to say die. Okay. Because that's not like fair. Like, they've lived their life. Okay, good. Right. Like, finish it out. But retire, motherfuckers. Retire. You stubborn ass retards. Retire. Do it. Get the fuck out the way. It's time for a newer and younger generation. And it's not going to be the Gen X. They're skipping Gen X. The boomers have held on for so long that they're skipping the Gen X people and going right into the millennials. Now, as a millennial, as what is known as an elder millennial or a zennial, yeah, like, we have an idea for shit we want to do. A lot of us believe in education. We believe in healthcare. A 27-year-old taking out a CEO has made him a fucking folk legend. He is a folk hero. I don't think Luigi Mangione is going to be able to get a proper trial, right? H Barts here says CEO should be afraid. Thank you, H Barts. It's kind of funny. I just wanted to to bring this up. Right, I found this on Reddit. Okay, how it started. Elon Musk, August 4th, 2024. Civil war is inevitable. How it's going? It's not based to kill a CEO. Considering the fact that they what's the word I want to use here? He's been using his son. He's been using his own child, more or less, as a human shield, showing up with his son on his shoulders. It's like that scene from Batman, right? Batman 89. You wouldn't hit a guy with glasses, would you? You know, like that whole sort of fucking thing. He's legitimately using his own child as a way to fucking try. I cannot believe. No, I can believe Elon Musk is that craven of a fucking person. Is that fucking selfish of a person that he would put his son. I mean, look, the guy, he's surrounded by fucking Secret Service. All right. We know for a fucking fact. We know for a fact that he's going to, he's completely tied to Donald Trump. You know what I mean? Like he is so unbelievably tied to Donald Trump that he has to, he has to be close, right? Has to be real close. Because that is just what they have to do. Because I mean, by the way, because he also paid $250 million to win the presidency for Trump. So he's going to get he's going to collect on his money. You know what I mean? He's going to collect on his investment. And Trump is that much of a coward. He is that much of a sellout that he is 100% going to fucking go in on that shit, right? So let's take a quick look here at Luigi Mangione has been charged with terrorism. Here's DA Alvin Bragg, a person who may not actually have his job after this particular situation. The citizens of New York seem to be all for the assassination attempt, right? Or not an attempt, actually happened. So let's see.
We are here to announce that Luigi Mangione, the defendant, is charged with 1 count of murder in the first degree and 2 counts of murder in the second degree, including 1 count of murder in the second degree as an act of terrorism for the brazen, targeted, and premeditated shooting of Brian Thompson, who, as you know, was the CEO of United Healthcare. This case was made possible by the collaborative efforts of the phenomenal public servants you see before you today, and so many others who are not here. I'm honored to lead the Manhattan District Attorney's Office and privileged to serve alongside Assistant District Attorneys Joel Seidman, Kristen Bailey, and Zachary Kaplan, who were working from the outside.
Okay, so they want to get him for terrorism, right? Murder 2, second degree murder with a terrorism charge. A little brazen, if you ask me. Now, listen, I talk a lot of shit about Kyle Kulinski, but I got to give him credit here. This is actually a good take. Charging Luigi with terrorism is part of a broader plan to infiltrate in circles where people expressed no sympathy for the CEO. Just like that woman getting arrested in Florida for telling Blue Cross that they're next after she had her claim denied. They want to ban anti-corporate organizing under the guise of terroristic threats. They're pulling out all the stops to get you to shut up and accept your corporate overlords and never question gangster capitalists profiting off of your misery and death. And I have to give credit to Kyle Kulinski on that one. He's right. They don't want you to think that they're going to be out, like that that they are actually afraid. They don't want you to think that you can actually tip the scales in your favor through activism, not murder, by the way. I'm not condoning murder, but through activism, through voting, through polling. I don't know. I'm not too sure, actually, to be fair. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure how to fight back against this shit, right? But I think these companies need to feel the pressure, right? Like United Healthcare is the 8th largest company in the country. So how do you fight back against that? Do you petition companies to pull their healthcare from that, your company, to try to move healthcare provider services that they contract through to a competitor? What about unions? I mean, like, it goes so deep. They are so big and massive. And this took out one of their own, and they're not going to let that shit fly. They're not going to let that shit slide. Parallax here says, what happens if another CEO gets iced? It's going to, they'll ramp up security and shit. I don't think other people are going to get iced. I mean, maybe they will. I don't know. I don't want it to. I mean, security is being beefed up for these CEOs. So that's going to be a thing, and the thing is, how do you make these companies realize that they are just taking from the American people and barely giving anything back? Look at Jess. Jess was saying that his mom, who's in pain, had her injections for pain relief denied. How is that right? How is that fair? A person has health coverage, but not enough health coverage. Look at Blue Cross Blue Shield the other day, right? Oh, we're only going to cover anesthesia for a certain amount of time of an operation. If it goes longer, well, then we're not going to cover it. So the person under the knife is going to have to then, eat up the rest of that cost. And anesthesia ain't cheap. Right? Or what do? Go, if it runs over this time, I don't have the money. I don't want to file for bankruptcy. Please just stop administering anesthesia. And just like, you know what? I'll just put a fucking cork in my mouth and I'm just going to bite down real hard. And that's going to do it. Healthcare providers are under the thumb of these corporations. And these corporations only have one thing that they are responsible for, and that is doing right by their shareholders. Medical bankruptcy is the number one cause of medical debt, is the number one cause of bankruptcy in this country. And yet our politicians do nothing. They do nothing unless there's a strong hand to try to guide them. But Obama did it. I think, Trump tried to kill Obamacare like 40 times and failed. Who knows if he's going to be able to accomplish it this time? Maybe. If you live in a red state, there's a high probability that you're going to find yourself in a deep amount of shit because of this. And so I'll tell you one thing. I'll tell you this. I'm not an unempathetic person. I do feel bad that Brian Thompson's children will not see him on Christmas morning. That he will not be there to watch them grow up. I do feel bad about that. At the same time, I personally don't know how much of a person I view someone like Brian Thompson. And I know once you start dehumanizing someone, it makes it easier to consider them the other and then to inflict pain on them or be okay with pain being inflicted on them because you don't view them as being human. And we don't want to go down that path. But when you've got anger and apathy, oh, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. I don't know what will do it. I don't know what will fix it. His kids are better off without that monster father. You don't know that, Ron. You don't know that. That's the other part of this too. Brian Thompson is the CEO of the company. The CEO has to look after the company. And as I just said, his only obligation is to the shareholders. That doesn't mean, it means if anyone else was in that role, then there's that. Right now, Kitty here says, there's many people who won't be seeing the loved ones at Christmas due to being unable to afford medicine treatment. That's true as well. But the thing is though, eye for an eye is not always accurate. And that's where you run the fucking, you run this line. You really teeter on this line. I think there needs to be fear of the populace. Okay? But not through violence. The only way to get these people to like really respond is to fuck with their money. Because as we've already seen, that investor meeting that Brian Thompson was on his way to when he got capped, they didn't even delay to start it. They kept going. And they've already replaced him. I mean, it was going to happen anyway. But the whole point, though, is that human capital in this particular context doesn't apply for shit. So taking out their human capital, taking out their executives is really not going to do much of anything because it doesn't matter. They'll be replaced. So the only way to win is to fuck with their money. You can't be protected all the time. Well, that's true. Joel here says, Trump really don't care about school shootings at all. No, he doesn't, obviously. We know about that. What did he say about Parkland, right? Hold on here. H Barts for 5, thank you. Did you see the response from Trump versus AOC on the CEO thing? AOC said it perfectly like Trump. I didn't. No, I didn't. If you can DM that to me on Twitter, I'll take a look at it, but I don't know. But really what it boils down to, though, like I was saying, is you've got the shareholders. That's who you got to worry about. Now, Music Man here did bring up that Brian Thompson was I think he was under investigation for some, not embezzlement, but for some financial crimes. So that's kind of interesting as well. That's going to bring all that out to the light, you know? H Bart's here. Thank you. Says, my grandma died of a stroke because her health insurance made her switch to a worse brand of blood thinners. I hate healthcare because they took away someone from my family. Yeah. I mean, and again, in no way am I trying to downplay anything. You have every right to be mad. You should be mad. You should feel mad. You should channel that anger into a way that is going to be effective. And like I said, it's fuck with their money. It's fuck with their money. I don't know what that means specifically. Like I don't have any, I don't have any plan in my brain for that could potentially work. Okay. I'm just speaking in generalities here. Because I legitimately do not know what that means. I don't know how you fuck with shareholders' money. Right? You cause what? You cause the stock price to go down, which I think it did. Right? Like, I don't get it. I don't know. I don't know how you hit him in the wallet, Music Man. I wish I did. I wish I knew. I wish I knew how to answer that question. The thing is, though, when you don't have an answer to that question, that's where the whole question about violence comes up. Because violence is something you can do. Right? You can cause physical damage to a person, physical damage to a company, physical damage to an object, right? Something like that. But how do you fuck with someone's bank account? How do you fuck with someone's stock portfolio? How do you fucking break that shit down? Right? Like, I don't know. That's one of the most protected systems in our country, if not the most protected system in our country, because that's where our wealth comes from. So, fucking with that money means fucking with like a lot of other people's money. And I don't know, what the fuck that means. I don't know how the fuck to comprehend that shit. So Jarbo's on a watch list because of Gamergate, doesn't care anymore. I'm still, hey, here's the thing. I'm still not on a no-fly list. Okay, we're good. Music Manager says they could do it like the Punisher did in 2004's film and get a hold of the money and release it to the public, or held at gunpoint and perform a wire transfer or some shit. I mean, yeah, but that's also still that is still violence. You know what I mean? Pointing a gun at somebody and demanding that they wire transfer you hundreds of millions of dollars is still effectively violence. Because there has to be levels of intimidation for that person to then, fall back on. Is my handler nice? What are you talking about? H Parts here says it may seem mean, but I feel no remorse. Well, here's the thing, H Parts. A lot of people don't feel remorse. A lot of people are very much okay with this. They're very much on board with this. They're very much wanting to see more CEOs get taken to the fucking wood chipper. Like, that's what they want. Like, that's exactly what they want. But the thing is that, I don't know, let's see here. Hold on. Wait, was this? So one thing that came up last night, apparently. I just kind of want to remember when the CEO of Nestle said that water isn't a human right? Yeah, I know. These CEOs, man, they live in their own fucking world. Can we make Jarbo the first good CEO? There's other good CEOs out there. I think the problem is about absolute power corrupting absolutely. That's a big problem there. You know what I mean? Jess here takes all the company's money and slides down on the pile of money. Where's the Italian? What? I don't even know. Yes, CJH, you are correct. We are ants to them. That's very true. But ants, when joining forces, can be quite a formidable opponent. So, one of the things I wanted to kind of touch on is misinformation. And I got to find it real quick here. I thought I had it. Okay. So apparently yesterday, hold on. There we go. We'll try there. It should be okay. So yeah, I want to show you guys this. So yesterday, this is completely unsuspected. This is like some weird internet drama shit. You want to see how far people will take bullshit? Check this out. So Andy Worski, who is a fucking retard, coked out retard, says tonight on a crazy Kino Casino, RTU versus his mistress and dad versus aunt, Wes Watson felted end of Trudeau, Matt Jarbo necromancy, right? Like, I'm like, what the fuck? I was in bed sick yesterday. I have no idea what the fuck is going on. What is Matt Jarbo necromancy? Okay. So I had to go look this up, and it is probably one of the stupidest fucking things. So you've got, coked out Worski and literal mangina PPP. And this is apparently something. Check this out.
$100 million man for $10 says, bow down to my gringo dollar, bish. Your women go crazy for the U.S. dollar now.
All right, I don't know. I thought this was right before.
Canucks. And we got Troll Patrol for 10. Then Justo's on.
Oh my God, Andy! I'm like, oh my, you're fine though. You're fine, bro.
We got Mr. Dick Delicious for $5. Are
Hold
those
on.
bitches at Canada Post still on strike? They're trying their hardest to cancel.
Okay, so here
we go.
We can't compete with UPS. We can't compete with Amazon. We can't compete with Purolator. We can't compete with these other products because they offer Sunday delivery and Saturday delivery. Well, these workers, we need time and a half to work on Sunday. Well, then you'll never be economically viable. Anyway, they were felted and ordered back to work. Okay.
Here we go.
GG Evan 317 for $10. Avro Canada, Nortel, and the automotive industry in
Good
Canada
Lord.
pale in comparison to what Justo has done to Canada. Just face it, Canadian. That's bad, Jarbo.
Okay, hold on. They're talking about me, but I want
The way
to.
he says it though.
Competitive. We can't compete. Myron is ball.
Okay.
Everything that I've seen in Myron is ball.
Well, he's working at retirement homes.
Jarbo's wife's son think of all of
Well,
this.
someone asked, "What's Bumble?" Bumble is a
Okay,
dating app.
okay,
Again,
so-
this is a legend.
So for some reason, these two twiddle dipshits think that someone sent them audio recording of me on a website on a Bumble app. By the way, guys, in 4 days I celebrate my 16th anniversary with my girlfriend. So sure, okay. Anyway, so this is basically what they think it is. Okay, so the whole Jarbo's wife's son thing. All right, so back when my youngest daughter was born, this is in 2019, I was in a Discord call that somebody was recording, and I was talking about how my youngest had a cough, and I was kind of listening out for her. And then I heard her cough, and I went to go, and I listened, and I said, "Oh, my girlfriend's got her." And somebody took that and they're all like, "Oh, my girlfriend's daughter." Like, it's not my daughter. She's not my biological child. So for the last, for 5 years, people believe that my youngest daughter is not my actual daughter, which is just, again, it's bullshit. But that's what they like to fucking run on. They are Canadian. I wouldn't give them the time of day. Yeah, I know, but I haven't heard all this yet. Brandon, motherfucker. Brandon, God damn it. I fucking told you. Dude, I fucking told you. We had an agreement. Get the fuck out of here. You know for a goddamn fact you're not allowed here. Get the fuck out. You stupid motherfucker. Get out. You are not allowed here. You said you weren't going to come back. And there's that. What am I off topic? How am I feeling about tomorrow? What's tomorrow? I have no idea. Tomorrow I have to go down to Portland area because my sister is going to be inducing labor in the evening. She's got the hypertension and the gestational diabetes, and so we want to make sure she's okay and gonna give birth to her baby. That's what I'm doing tomorrow. I don't fucking know what else is going on tomorrow. If you're talking about the Superman stuff, that's on Thursday. Anyway, let's get back to this shit. So here we go. I just wanted to give a fucking premise on this shit or a lead up. But
we also found out not only is he an Uber driver, but apparently he's doing gigs.
They've known I've been okay, for one, I haven't been an Uber driver in over a year. Secondly, it was Uber Eats, not Uber Taxi. Secondly, they fucking know this shit. So I don't know what the fuck he's talking about, right? Like, Andy is so fucking retarded, so goddamn coked out and brain dead. He doesn't understand. Like, he knows that I did Uber. I haven't done Uber in a year, but whatever.
He plays.
Matt, no.
He's
So
playing.
he learned the guitar? Are you serious? Matt Jarbo learned the guitar to try and pick up chicks.
Well, he's working at retirement homes.
No, I'm not.
Okay, he's working at
Well, it's
retirement
a step
homes.
up from Uber Eats. Good for Jarbo.
He's working up, All right, so you ready for this, boys? Here we go. So he messages the girl, and she's like, "Who are you?" And he's like, "Fuck, let me just explain. I'm gonna leave some voicemails." And she goes, "Okay." So here we go.
I have not heard this yet.
Hey, Kelsey, how's it going? Don't mind me. I fucking hate texting. I think we're all better without
it's
it.
just so cringe. Cringe alert.
Does that
Cringe alert.
does
Cringe alert.
does that sound like my voice at all? It does not sound like my voice.
Jarbo, no.
But it is probably AI. It does sound a bit like AI, but it's definitely not me.
Oh, Jarbo, stop, bro. Oh, man, that's bad. That's bad, Jarbo.
The way he says it, though. Oh, I hate
He
texting.
sends
We're all
Five texts. He sends 5 texts back to back with no response, but he hates texting. This guy is desperate. Jarbo is down bad. He's thirsty, dude.
Usually use one of these when I can. Also, I don't know if you've ever seen that Key and Peele skit, but that's how I feel about texting. I could go on.
Oh, bringing up Key and
Have
Peele.
you ever seen that Key and Peele skit? Oh, he's just the Reddit voice of Jarbo. It's just dripping with insecurity and self-deprecation and just soy references. Like, what are you doing, Jarbo?
It would make sense that these guys
Anyway,
hate Key and Peele because they're
I just want you
racist.
to know right off the bat, I fully accept how fucking weird this is. I'm sorry, but like I said, I think if you
Does
give me a
she
sec.
though? He goes, I fully accept how weird this is, but does she though, Jarbo? Does she accept it? And she didn't swipe right on Bumble, buddy. And now here you are, stalking her on Facebook, sending these unwanted advances and the cringiest voice messages of all time.
Second, you'll probably end up laughing, and not that you need my permission, but feel free to just laugh directly at me for being a fucking
Yeah, it's not even my
idiot, for I am
voice.
surely about to embarrass myself
Oh,
right now.
it's so weak. It's so weak. Feel free to directly laugh at me. It's just the Reddit overload. It's crawling through my skin. These wounds, they will
Look,
not heal.
Look, press 1 if you think this is Jarbo. Press 2. if you
Press
think-
1 if it's Jarbo. Press 2 if we've got the wrong man. Jarbo is innocent.
All right.
It's like in Ocean One. There are a few who think maybe this is a false ID of Jarbo, but like,
Well,
this is Jarbo.
I would
Status
also make the
report.
argument that embarrassing myself on a microphone is a large part of my job, and I'm quite good at it. So
Yeah,
here
you
goes.
don't say, Jarbo. You don't say. He goes, being on microphone is a large part of my job. And come on. This is Jarbo. This is Jarbo, guys.
Do they like this is so dumb.
Nothing.
This is okay. So I checked my Kiwi Farms thread real quick to see if they talked about this, if someone, if this is where they got it from. No, this is just what Reddit cringe. And then like somebody, I don't even know. This is so fucking stupid. It's Jarbo with the 6-pack and muscles. Yeah, it's my cousin. It's Chad Jarbo. Yeah, I don't even fucking know. I never thought it was you. I pressed 2. Thank you. It's not yet. It's not me. I don't even fucking know. It's so weird. It's so goddamn stupid. But this anyway, there we go. I don't think I need to watch any more of that because like it is retarded beyond belief. These guys are just they also I did hear something like allegedly this is Jarbo, allegedly this is him. Oh, we gotta make sure we say that it's allegedly. It's so fucking stupid. It's probably just Ralph trying to get what I haven't even been involved in any of that shit in a while. Like, I haven't been involved in anything in forever. I don't even know what's going on half the time. Like, I'll get DMs about some shit happening in the quote unquote sector. And I'm like, I got no fucking idea. I work full time at my job. I got my kids. I got my family. It's crazy. They hate Jarbo because of the Boulder stream and they don't like Rich. The Rich and Jarbo connection hasn't been a thing in a while, but they enjoy connecting the dots. Oh, okay. Locatiel says Matt's too busy ignoring his stacks of unopened Blu-rays. You shut your fucking dirty whore mouth. You know what I got in the mail today? I got Pacific Rim, which I ordered on Black Friday, by the way. Took until today to get here. And then I also got my copy of Demolition Man in 4K. Yeah. Antwerp talking about starting up a new IBS wave. Here's the thing with that, man. I don't really find it interesting. Like, retard slap fighting on the internet is nothing that I find to be like fascinating. Maybe a couple of years ago, the only way it would work, I think, for me, is it'd have to be like the most retarded people. Not just like political divides. We're talking like someone who's like, no, the drones in New Jersey are UFOs, and someone's like, no, they're drones, you fucking retard, and then they battle it out. Like, that would be something kind of funny. Like debating dumb shit would be more funny than it's just like people disagreeing politically, right? Have you tried watching Piers Morgan recently? It's just like a cacophony of fucking dipshits, right? Cenk Uger's on there because he needs some form of relevance. I don't think anyone else will have Destiny on after the whole fucking assassination thing, really. So it's kind of like they just keep having the same people on over and over and over and over and over again. And it's the same bullshit conversations. I've just tuned out of that shit. I don't care anymore. As far as I'm concerned, they can all get AIDS of the dick and die. As far as I'm concerned. I don't care. And they feel the same way about me, and that's perfectly fine. Like, I could die and they'd be like, okay, I'll make content out of it. And then like one day later, they're done. And then they never talk about me ever again. There's no fucking reason to, because I'm dead. Same thing goes with them, except I probably wouldn't even make content. So there you go. The UFO communities are a place. I know. It is, yeah, they are. I've been following them on Reddit a little bit, and people are fucking pissed. They're crazy. Teen Seer here says, I had a customer with the last name Jarbo at work recently. Had a chuckle after she left. Yeah, it depends on where you are. Geeks and Gamers talking about you. Where? What? Where? I don't know what that means. I haven't talked about Geeks and Gamers in forever, and if they're talking about me, I don't even know. Sphere Commander says, sorry, I'm late. Rich was actually being amusing with his reactions to Lol Queens. You know what? I did listen to the Lol Queens the other night. I actually sat there and listened to that with when I got home from work. I just was like, all right, whatever. And man, oh fucking man, that was very difficult to listen to, because the thing was, like, look, Becky's putting on a show. Tina's putting on a show. Grace is trying to be the straight man when Grace is arguably the most fucked up person on that panel, given her relationship with her dad. The fact that she was broadcasting from like the front seat of an RV, that's their mobile podcasting center, with her dad probably in the back of the van. Who knows doing what, right? And then you've got Becky trying to act all fucking like smug and hardcore. It was just so forced. It was so fucking forced. That's the whole thing with some shit like this, right? Like, you're not going to be able to get a concession. You're not going to, this is the whole thing that Antwerp, we're talking about the IBS stuff, right? The IBS stuff is kind of dead, but fat retards arguing on the internet, that's never going to get old necessarily. But in many ways, it is kind of dumb, because what you've got is just people that are arguing over each other, each trying to score a point without really engaging with the point creatively enough to one up their opponent. You know what I mean? It's like there's no critical thinking behind there's no wit. There's no really kind of like leading your opponent into a trap and then hitting them with the right hook from the side, right? Like there's nothing about that, because in this case, like Rich will be like, Becky, you're a whore. You fucking suck like a dick. And she'll be all like, excuse me, Rich. Excuse me, Rich. Excuse me, Rich. You fucking wanted to see my, like, whatever the fuck it is, right? It doesn't even matter. It's the stupidest shit. I listened for like an hour as I was playing video games the other night, and I'm just like, oh my God, fucking kill me. And I just got off an 11-hour shift at work, and I'm like, this is how I'm going to brain dead my night. It's so bad. It's so bad. Okay, Zep, we already answered the question. Brandon's banned because he keeps derailing and he keeps coming back. Do I plan to see Nosferatu? I do. Okay, dude, I don't know if I did or didn't. Okay. Okay, I've seen it now. I'm going to get to it in a second, man. Okay. Remember, you don't have to keep asking, every fucking 5 seconds. Holy shit, dude. Calm down. Yes, I'm going to see Nosferatu. I did see the War of the Rohirrim on Thursday night. That was pretty good. We were really slow on Thursday night. Like, I got off work early. I made it to an 11 o'clock showing that night. I was really surprised. I need to talk about the War of the Rohirrim. You know what's funny about that too is, like, to show you how just disconnected I am. I decided to like click on the hashtag on Twitter to see what people are saying about it on Twitter. And like the first ones that popped up were, the fucking chuds. And I hadn't like thought about them in forever. So it took me a second to kind of remember, like, oh yeah, that's right. They just hate everything anyway. But no, the War of the Rohirrim is actually a solid film. I'm surprised surprised H-Price hasn't seen it yet. Oh, Geeks and Gamers did a video saying Matt Jarbo, filmmaker. Oh, yeah. What'd they talk? I've seen that one. They, because I gave Epicverse some shit, right? That's what it was. I gave Epicverse bullshit because they're just doing short films. So Spherical Man here says, I saw Craven over the weekend. It was the best Sony movie. Figured they'd shoot themselves in the foot and stop making Spider-Verse villain movies after finally getting it right. Well, I mean, with 13% critical score on Rotten Tomatoes, but it had like a 71% with audience score. So like there's something. Tex asking, have I spoken with Rich since my last stream? Not really. Couple here. I think DMs here and there. Am I going to see Sonic 3? Fuck yes, I am. Hell yeah, man. Let's see. What are my days? Well, Christmas is next. I'm going to try to work on Christmas Eve just because the tip money is amazing that night. That's guaranteed like several $100s in cash tips. But yeah, I am going to go see Sonic 3, Nosferatu. I did finally see Gladiator 2. Am I taking my kids to Sonic? Probably not. It's just because like, you know, they could go see it. I think they'd be fine to go see it, to be fair. But I'm going to go see it first by myself because I saw the other ones by myself. You know what? Here's the thing. So tonight we watched that Dream Productions show, the spinoff to Inside Out on Disney Plus. It's like 4 episodes. It's basically Inside Out 3. It's if you could put it all together as a movie, and it would be Inside Out 3 is what it would be. A couple little edits here and there to kind of like make it fit together a bit more cohesively, but largely it's basically a movie. They chopped it into 4 episodes. But they basically released Inside Out 2 in theaters, and then they did Inside Out 3 on Disney Plus. It's really good. Was Gladiator 2 worth it? I liked it. Not as good as the original, but I still really enjoyed it. Puke here says, Geeks and Gamers say that Matt Charbo says irrelevant as Captain Marvel. That's fine. They can think that all they want. They only exist to shit on other things. That's it. That's their, like, they don't create anything. They're like, hey guys, let's play Mario Kart and talk about how Captain Marvel is gay. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. This is here. Thank you, by the way. Elon Musk said that being homeless is propaganda and fake. I mean, Elon Musk will never, ever, 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 ever be homeless. It'd be great if he was, but he won't. It'd be great if he was, but he won't. But being homeless is not a choice in many instances. Lack of resources, a lack of other things. It makes it difficult as fuck. So, Jeremy said he'd sell Geeks and Gamers if he could. Really? Have I started playing the Indiana Jones game? Yep. I'm already, I'm on like the fourth map right now. Yeah, it's really good. Like, holy shit. It is remarkably good. The voice work by Troy Baker is amazing. The mannerisms of Harrison Ford, he nails them. The Easter eggs throwing back to like other movies are great. There's even a reference to the Disney ride. There's like little things here and there. I mean, it is just like my only complaint, if I had to make a complaint, and this might just be that I'm playing it on like normal difficulty, because you get an interesting approach to it, right? You can actually set the adventure difficulty and the combat difficulty differently. So if you want like a lighthearted adventure, you just want to go through the story, then, you can just do that. Right. And you could just make it so it's like, the Nazis are basically like paper tigers. And in many cases they are, and I'm playing it on normal. I always play every game on normal first, and then I go back and I play it harder later on. I don't, unless it's so easy on normal, I'll crank it up. I did that with Ghost of Tsushima, and I still beat the game on hard. And I was like, it needed to be harder. It needed to be harder. But the puzzles are unique. I have been very much trying to not look up any of the puzzles, only because I want to try to figure it out. Some of them take a minute to kind of look at and figure out, right? I'll say this, the puzzles in Indiana Jones and the Great Circle are way more difficult than Portal 2, which is still a massive letdown of a game. You ever wonder why no Portal 3? Because Portal 2 sucked so bad. Anyway, it was so boring. The game put my ass to sleep. I will say this though, it's kind of funny because like the combat in Indiana Jones almost feels like the my least favorite part of it. And that I think in some respects it has to do with the fact that it's like the stealth mechanics are there and they work kind of, but like the Nazis are really dumb. When I beat the game and I'm going to play through it again, I'm going to crank the difficulty up, to like fucking maximum and go from there. But the story, man, fuck, the story's so good. I really like Gina Lombardi. I think she's a great character. Father Antonio is great. The bad priest, when you're at Vatican City, is the mob boss from the Boondock Saints, which I thought was pretty funny. Tony Todd is really good in it. There's there's of course the supernatural element to it. All these movies have supernatural elements to them. This game absolutely has that, like 100% has that. And it's definitely, interesting. So anyway, CJ says Indiana Jones can live on via animation in games. Basically, yeah. Parallax. Indie games woke as fuck. I heard Indy gets cucked by another girl boss character. No, Jesus Christ. No, here's the thing with that, right? Gina Lombardi's character, very much gung ho, but also in the context of the game, like in some places very much a follower, in other places very much not. But they have a good relationship. Like they have a really good relationship. And it's really fascinating to me how they've built that relationship to where it's like, you can see that they care about each other and like, it's not going to work. This is a year after Marion. So it's kind of like, it's kind of like that. But there was an emotional moment today I didn't see coming. And it made my jaw drop. I was legit like, whoa, I did not see that coming. But I'll tell you what I did see, all the Nazis, lots of Nazis. Zapier says, an Indiana animated show like the Clone Wars would be incredible. I don't know if I'd say Clone Wars. I don't know if I'd say that, but I see your point. And it's not a bad thing. No Portal 3 because they finally realized the cake is a lie, probably. I really do not like Portal 2. Chan here says the Pirates franchise and Indiana Jones all should really just be good animated shows on streaming, but they don't love us. I mean, like the thing is though, the amount of money it would cost to do something, the amount of money it would cost to do an animated show or whatever, like they could do it like with Machine Games carefully crafted a loving letter to Spielberg. And you can feel Spielberg's fingerprints on this, right? They consulted with Spielberg and Lucas like at every step of the way. And you can really feel that there's a lot of care and a lot of love that went into it, right? The music is fantastic. The puzzles are really engaging. They're, Troy Baker, my God, just does it. You know what I mean? He does it so well. And yeah, if this is the medium that that Indiana Jones lives on in, I'm okay with that. I love Dial of Destiny. Here's the thing with this too. What they should do is they should figure out a way to edit the cutscenes together and to make it a 2 to 2.5 hour long movie. They said that they had 4 hours of cutscenes, and there's a lot of cutscenes, but some of them can be cut out. But really put together, someone should take the story and really edit together like a tightly edited movie version of The Great Circle. Because like even the fucking cutscenes, sometimes like one of the cutscenes I saw today went on for a solid like 4.5 minutes, and we're getting into like Kojima levels of fucking, Kojima levels of cutscenes here. But it was like really good and it was really entertaining and it was like, oh, okay, great. And like the villain is interesting. He's got some great commentary on insecure men, which I think is kind of fascinating. Was Ford involved in the game? I don't know. I think he might have been involved a little bit, but I don't know if that's the case or not. I would like to I'd like it if he was involved. I don't know if he I'm sure he gave his thumbs up on the performance and his thumbs up on everything else. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case, because it feels like that would be the case. What console does the game play on? It's on PC and Xbox. I haven't seen the Intergalactic yet. I haven't seen the trailer for that. I don't really care. I don't really, as weird as it is, I don't really care. I'm so tired of Neil Druckmann. Like he's a good writer, but I'm just tired of Neil Druckmann. So yeah, he appeared at the Games Awards and he seemed, positive, because it's going to be like, as compared to like the last movie, the response is going to be a lot better. So, with Microsoft bad news, Machine Games may not do another Indiana Jones game because of licensing issues and Microsoft money troubles. I don't understand how Microsoft, being one of the most profitable companies in the world, can have money troubles. Naughty Dog died with Uncharted 4. I mean, yeah, kinda. Let's see. Intergalactic is too late when you have games like Star Citizen, Starfield, No Man's Sky. Really? Like, what is it? Hold on. I'll look this up then. What can you do? Intergalactic game trailer. Let me see. All right. The Heretic Prophet. Oh my God. That sounds like Zack Snyder wrote it. Right? Doesn't it sound... Here we go.
Tell me something good.
Well, you're right, it checks out. He's hiding out around the Superior Moon.
Excellent.
How is that excellent? He's next to fucking Superior. No one has left that planet in over 600 years. Anyone who even flies close to it is never heard from again.
Superstitions.
No. Superstitions are the crazy rumors about what happened on that planet. These are facts.
You worry too much.
You know what I worry just right about?
Wait, are there real life brands? Did I just not even notice that?
How about we find a new lead? He's not worth it. I'm wasting my time, aren't I?
Can you please claim him? I don't need another hunter swooping in.
Who is swooping? No one is crazy enough to go there.
He clearly is.
He is clearly desperate.
And so am I, so claim him, or I will find another agent.
That's what deal with your fucking shit. Okay, alright, you know what? There, you're the boss.
Oh my...
Thank you.
It's kind of hard seeing Camille Nanjiani as anything other than Camille Nanjiani.
I'll see you on the other side.
Why does this feel like Ready Player One? So, is it coming out for the? Is it coming out 2025 or 2026? I will say this though. Look, let's be fair. What is it? Rational says this game is 80s retro futuristic inspired by Neil. Yeah. Let's just call it what it is. Can we call it what it is? It's Blade Runner, the video game. I ain't knocking it. The aesthetic was good. The music was good. The vibe was good. All right, we'll see how it turns out. I don't know if I'm going to get a PS5 for that. Well, there's that console that that little. They're working on something that you don't even need to have. You can play in the cloud, so I might do that one, right? Yeah. All right. I mean, it's not terrible. All right, but you guys want to see something really fucking cool? Let's move into well, god damn it, there's no other stuff I want to talk about there. I do want to, you know what, we got a bit off topic. I want to go back to this real quick. Because go back into the whole politics shit real quick. So Pelosi helped defeat Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez's bid for leadership of the Oversight Committee. Party elders have doubled down on a failed strategy, which is very true. Pelosi, who, by the way, is in another country getting health coverage because she fell and broke her hip, secured another victory. House Democrats on Tuesday afternoon decided that 74-year-old Jerry Connolly, who announced his throat cancer diagnosis in November, will serve as the ranking member on the House Oversight Committee, besting 35-year-old Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez in a closed-door caucus vote. Jerry's a young 74, cancer notwithstanding, said Virginia Democrat Don Beyer. Pelosi had opposed the 35-year-old to run for the role, saying approaching colleagues, urging them to back Connolly over Ocasio-Cortez, of course. Here's the thing with this, right? We've learned over the fucking years. Okay. We've learned over the years that the Democratic Party, the boomers, it's really the boomers, man. They are out of touch. They're out of touch. And that's why we lost. And they're still going to hold on to the same old strategy because they don't want to give away any power. You know, eventually the Grim Reaper comes for us all, right? At some point in time. So they should do that. They should absolutely start fucking off. But they want to, it is, they want to maintain. Joel, I tell you the truth, man. I don't care what Geeks and Gamers and Mr. H Review says. It's, I don't know how you can even watch them, right? Like, who cares? Watch it for yourself. Vibe on it. Don't vibe on it. It's completely up to you, right? If I would have listened to them, I wouldn't have gone and seen War of the Rohirrim, and I liked it. I liked War of the Rohirrim, right? It was cool. If I would have listened to them, I there's so many things I wouldn't watch, or I'd fucking hate because I'm being told to. I just don't give a shit. You know what I mean? Like, I can't be bothered at this point to like care what anyone else has to say about something. All right. My goal has always been, and I say this with you guys too, my goal has always been go check it out for yourself. Like it, don't like it, it's up to you. We can argue over it, sure, but at least engage with it. You know, and we can at least engage with it in a certain way that will be like I guess the words I want to use here, we'll have at least oh god damn it, if I could think straight right now. You've at least seen it and you're not coming at it from a bad faith argument, is what I'm trying to say. So anyway. Yeah, don't give a shit about what they have to say. CJH here says, I watched the first episode of the Dexter Original Sin and it was good. I have small issues with it, but it's overall great. Is that when he first joins the Force? Because I looked at the casting and I'm all like, oh, okay. Christina Milian as a young LaGuerta is interesting. But I mean, that being said, it is what it is. All right. We can get into some more. Let's talk about some AI, because I like AI. No. Before we get into the good shit, I wanna get into the annoying shit. Okay. So one of the things. Okay. So I have talked a lot of shit about our buddy Zod Rider and his AI stuff, right? So he's working on this movie called One Punch Dan. All right, clearly not a copyright violation of One Punch Man, but he's going to be releasing a new teaser on Thursday. Superman has no chance. Okay, obviously the laughing emoji realizes, it's self-aware. Okay, self-aware. But what this guy has been doing on the, to promote it on his personal Facebook has been a little interesting, because he's got, hold on, let me see if I show you. Okay, so he's got a music video that he put out. All right, here, we're going to do this one. So he's got this music video, and it features some of the animation of this movie. Just take a look at this. Dude, I got to your super chat. I already got to your super chat. I've already got to it. It's not my fault. You're not watching. I appreciate everyone that supports, man. But seriously, come on, dude. Like, you got to stop this stuff. See, like.
Are you ready, boy? Here I come, catch me on
the eye line is. Ooh, that's weird.
You came into my life.
Yeah, he's having Tupac in this movie, by the way.
Me by surprise, it's you. And nobody else. Your love has made me so blind I can't see. I am descending from heaven above. So
yeah, he's definitely gone.
Hold on to my love. Catch me, I'm falling. Catch me now, 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 I'm falling. Falling in love.
I'm pretty sure Tupac is gonna care about that. Yeah, I hope he gets sued too. But it's just so weird. Like, the thing is though, this AI that he's using, this is old shit, right? This is old stuff. The AI stuff that like we have now is a little bit different. And, I don't know what he's going to be able to do with it yet. So, okay, hold on here. Let's see. Trying to find the one I'm talking about, because there's been a couple of new, you've got so you've got Sora that came out. Okay. Check this out. Let me just make this, bigger here. There we go. So this is VO2, Chinese Kung Fu movie opens. So this is a new model. There we go. So check this out. Like you got to worry, Twitter compression is one thing, but like, look at everything Zod was doing that he's pushing forward. And then you got this new shit that is just like way fucking crazier. I mean, this looks like, dude, AI is going to dominate fucking Chinese movies. Google VO2 is the best one. Yeah. Oh, this Google VO2. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I like Runway. I like what it can do, but this is, I mean, like, imagine when we get full control over this, right? Imagine just when all of this shit starts being able to like be a thing, and you can like sit there and program it and edit it and everything else. Like, it's so funny to me that Sora came out a week ago and like no one's even talking about Sora, like no one's even talking about it. And it has a lot to do with the fact that it's too little too late. I think that's what it is. I think it's just too little, too late. And that ended up really kind of biting them in the ass. Okay, this is what CJH has sent me. I haven't watched this yet, so let me see what this is. So it's what is that, Mr. Peanut? Like, what is that? What the fuck? So this is apparently I don't know what this is supposed to be. Okay, I don't know what this is supposed to be. Let's see here. It just says here, let me go back to this. Google VO2 just wiped out the competition and became the new king of the AI media world. No one can tell this is AI now. 10 wild examples. I mean, you can kind of tell with that, right? Let me see here. Okay. Oh, wow. Wow. Fucking wow. A sentient boulder. Yeah, there you go. Whoa, that's fucking cool. This is in here. AI robots playing soccer. That's sacrilege in some countries. Oh. That's pretty crazy, though. Holy shit. Just give me a... There you go. Demo. All right. She demoing a potato. Okay. So, I mean, like, it gives you an idea. There needs to be consistency. That's the thing. They need to do the consistency part. Once they get consistency, it's game over. Just old dude reading on a fucking train. I mean, that does look really good. Again, with the Twitter. Oh, God. What's this here? Is this meant to be like the coffee bean thing? Does anyone remember the coffee bean short films? Oh God, what's it called? The one where like it's the shootout one, like the Matrix. Does anyone remember that one? Better than Leon's AI robots? Yeah, very much so. Very much so. Although H-Bart's here, did drop a super thank you, buddy. I really have been enjoying the Grok update. One good thing Elon has done. I mean, the Grok update is using Flux Model 1.0. Right? Or Flux 1 point something or another. So the model is really good. And the fact that it's unrestricted the way that it needs to be is, not that it needs to be. There's still some problems there. Got, I like the camera movement. Definitely. Here's the thing. We're going to see this in commercials more before we see it anywhere else. Yeah, Grok censors some stuff. Okay. So, obviously, stock photography is going to be kind of done. Wow, Australian Shepherd running on the beach. That does actually look pretty good. That looks actually like relatively real. I mean, with some maybe like color correction and whatever, but like it looks fucking super good. Man, give it like 5 years. Not even 5 years. Oh no. Now, how do they get the character consistency? That ends up being the issue. All right, that's pretty cool. That's pretty fucking cool. So, I mean, wow, hold on here. So you can sit there and choose the type of lenses on the model. Wow, that's pretty crazy. That's pretty fucking nuts that you can do that. CJ here says, there needs to be more options to combine the human element and AI. Film something in front of a green screen that combine with AI. That's going to happen. H bar says also your Ella photo, random Ella photos you sent were sus. Oh, now I'm gonna bring those up, dude. Now I'm bringing those up. Now you done fucked up. So H bar and I were like sending each other, some photos back and forth and everything else. And I'm trying to show you guys like, well, for one, I'm quite proud of this one. If anyone gets it, yeah, this is, yes, Elon Musk. Yeah. He called homelessness. Yeah. We talked about this, but thank you. Homelessness is not fake news. It's not propaganda. It's a real issue. There's 11 to 15 million homeless people in the country, 16 to 18 million abandoned homes. I mean, there are ways to make it work, but again, it is, I'm at the point now where I truly think that if cities just started euthanizing the homeless silently, no one would question it or care. Like legitimately. No one would question it or care. They just look around and go, oh, those homeless are gone, and then move on with their day. You're going to hell for you. Dude, I made that. I made that not in Grok, actually. I made that in Ideogram. The fact that did Candy Hook was I was sitting there going like kind of funny doing like a Grinch robs Santa's workshop, and then I'm like, oh, what about Candy Hook? Oh, that's fucking crazy hardcore. Hold on, I'm trying to find. God, people keep sending me like takes about people keep sending me takes of things RJ have said about like the Superman trailer. Okay, hold on, I'm trying to find. All right, so can I just show this whole thing? Damn it, I just want to show the chat without showing everyone else's. Darn it. Let me see if I can just go down there. Hold on. I don't want to show you guys who else I've been DMing with. So I can't fucking show you that shit. All right. Anyway, so like H Barts was showing me some stuff. Oh no. This is what I showed him, I think, right? Oh, God damn it. I lost my place. Okay. So we were sending each other. Okay. So we all know H Bart simps out for Ella Purnell. All right. And so, he was like, it's so real. It's so real. And this is a good picture. This is an AI photo of Ella Purnell. You wouldn't know. So I'm like, okay. And this is all using Grok. So then I was like, okay, well, what if we got Ella Purnell as Galadriel from Lord of the Rings? And so, that was pretty good. Although H Barts had trouble figuring out that one at first, but worked out okay. All right. And then I made this one of Ella Purnell as Wonder Woman holding a sign that says, I want you to fill my stocking, Hunter. With a look in her face like, ooh, give me the D. She is in Fallout. That is the girl from Fallout. Right. And this confused H Barts, apparently. This one kind of confused him. He was a little bit unsure of what that was. In fact, he sent me this in response, which you know what? This could have been a thing. Old Clint Eastwood as Superman. That could have been an interesting that one. And so then I responded back with only Hunter can save my soul. Ella Purnell is a nun. And so you got that. And this is the kind of stuff, we're just fucking around in Grok at the end of the night. And then, this is, there we go. And he's like, what is that supposed to be? Hand lotion? It's like, yeah. Did I fire one heat vision or two? In all the confusion, I lost track of my own. So, yeah, we're just like fucking around with that for a little while. And I just like sending him stuff, and he's just all like, whatever. And then Now then he sent me this one of Ella Pranella's Batgirl. This would trigger a little movie perp in a way that would definitely make him lose his shit. So you got that. And then the last one I sent, which I think kind of works, would be Ella as Poison Ivy. Anyway, this is all done. This is just the AI stuff right there. It's great. I just came. There you go. I'm glad you got it. I'm glad you figured out how to do it. There you go. So yeah, there's like, and this is all being done with, you know, like H-Bars is messing with me with this one because he knows how much I don't like the Lorax. I mean, it's not perfect. You can see the tail is kind of weirdly on the foot, whatever. But like, you could punch in on it up to the knees, and then like no one would know. You know, it would be whatever. And then you've got Mel Gibson as Jesus, which that actually prompted me to go and make an image of Nicolas Cage as Jesus. And yeah, is there any more? All right, so did the Lorax have a tail? He did, yeah. In this one, he did. Way better than Batman and Robin, I guess so. Yeah, it's success if hold on. It's success if someone has Jarbo's live stream in the background while doing the D Music Man. I would hope so. I would hope that I you know, someone's going to be having some sex and listening to my voice. That's great. That'd be awesome. It'd be great. Couple supers here from Andrew. Thank you. Hast thou yet with thine eyes beheld Rocky's tale? Hast thou watched Rocky yet, thou so lowly knave? No, I haven't watched Rocky yet, but thank you. But you know what I did watch? And I'm going to show you guys this whole 5 minute, and this is I'm going to show you guys something that's 5 minutes, and you're going to love it. I'm not going to tell you what it is. I'm just gonna fucking show it to you, because it's one of the greatest fucking things I've seen. All right, what if Die Hard was remade with cats?
It was just supposed to be an office party. Ugh, I hate flying. I got some advice on how to cope, but that won't matter till later. Here's the deal. I was a New York City cop. My wife got a good job that turned into a great career out here in LA. We decided to spend Christmas on the West Coast in the hope some holiday magic might clear the air. Her boss seemed legit, but her coworker was lucky I was out of my jurisdiction. We hadn't seen each other in months. Maybe time did heal all wounds. Then again, old fights die hard. Is it just me, or has the sun been setting for like 4 hours? Maybe it's an LA thing. I heard trouble down the hall, but they cut the phone lines before I could do anything. This crew was good. They were after the vault, and they seemed pretty serious. I was furious I couldn't help the boss man. If the rest of the company was gonna have a chance, I was gonna have to do something. Quick. I tried calling for help, but they weren't buying it. So, I dropped a clue and hoped they'd get the message. Welcome to the party, pal. While the bad guys turned his car into Swiss cheese, I sent them a present too. The group chat started heating up just as the cavalry arrived. I did my best to warn them it was a trap. It wasn't going well for our side. Lucky for them, I knew just how to level the playing field. Whoa, that was kind of cool. I was learning what it felt like to be a sardine in a can when that arrogant weasel smirked his way to an early grave. It was only a matter of time before they found someone I did care about. I just hoped my hijinks were slowing these assholes down. I found some dude with a real natural-sounding American accent hiding in the hallway. He said his name was Bill, He must have thought I was fucking stupid. In my haste to get out of there, I made a wrong turn. This no shoes thing was a mistake. Remind me to kill that guy from the plane. That's when I heard the feds had taken over. Just in time to really fuck things up.
Everybody hold on to your butts.
They say Christmas is a time of miracles. Well, the bad guys just got delivered one on a silver platter.
This is Eagle 1, requesting takeoff from Century City.
I couldn't just sit there and listen to things go to hell. They had the hostages on the move. Except for one, because unfortunately they discovered whose guest I was.
On approach to Nakatomi Tower.
I thought I had everything figured out till I saw the roof was wired to blow. That bastard had my wife, but I had to get these other folks to safety.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
Man, I can't catch a break today. I knew I didn't have much longer. I had to find a way out of here.
That's my husband. You're fucked.
I didn't have much ammo left. I had to make every shot count. I know we didn't set up my catchphrase, but I'm still gonna say it. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
But look at, for one, that's fucking awesome. Okay. Created, look at this here. Created with Runway, Sora, Halo, Kling, Luma Labs, Midjourney, Leonardo, 11 Labs, Topaz, and Adobe Suite. I know, Krampus popping up at the end, man. That was fucking funny. I came across it this morning on Reddit, and I was like, this is beautiful, man. This is fucking beautiful. This is wonderful shit. And the guy who did it said that it took him a few hundred video generations. Like, he worked nights and weekends on it to get it done and to put it together. And, you know, like I really appreciate the work that went into that. Yeah. And that's the whole point I'm talking about though, right? Like, rationally, like, they nailed it. Travis here, I love this so good. That's beautiful, man. Yeah. Pitch it to Disney. Don't they own Die Hard? I mean, like, what's that new movie Carry On that just came out on Netflix? It's basically just fucking Die Hard in what's it called? Die Hard in a plane. Let's see here. Die Hard in a plane. No, it's something like that. Okay. Oh wait, hold on. I'm looking to see here if Craven. All right, let's see. I saw like this. Let's see. Yeah, it's watchable. There's a leaked copy of Craven that just dropped out, and I saw some screenshots of it. Like, looks watchable. But I mean, again, you know, Craven. Look, Craven is a weird fucking weird fucking situation, and yet you've got you've got. I'm gonna save that image you sent me, H Barts. I'm gonna save that image you sent me. All right, where am I at there? Okay, yeah, here I want to show you guys this. I found this one on 4chan, surprisingly. So this is Sailor Moon. If it was an old 70s TV show. Like I said, there's going to be a lot of stuff people are going to be able to make Now, as long as they can do, character consistency, and a lot more and a lot more control, which is going to happen, you're going to see a lot of gooning content coming out. This is a gooner who made this. Make no mistake. This is a gooner. Live action Sailor Moon. So there you guys go. I thought that was kind of funny. I thought that was pretty interesting. Who plays Sailor Uranus? I don't know. Trudeau might be stepping down. I don't care. I don't think he is. If they did a version of SWAT Kids in that style, oh yeah. Let's see. What else was I looking at there? All right, Luigi Mangione. I'm kind of going through my notes here. Oh yeah, here's something kind of funny. We have to kind of laugh at this. Is Will Smith is asking fans to stop making memes of him with P. Diddy, saying, I ain't been nowhere near. Well, it's kind of funny, that you might have that because it's not hard to make the memes, right? I made, like it ain't hard to use it. Yeah, I don't really, I didn't really think of anything to be funny with this. I was just making some stuff, pictures of them together. That actually looks like a shot from from a movie or something. Like the way it's lit. Let's see. CJH here says, why do fans do a better job of deepfakes than AI? I saw a fan update Dial of Destiny. Because they're working on it on such a smaller scale. Right? They're working on it on a smaller scale. On a smaller scale. I think. Like all the other hard work has already been done. What about that bald-headed serpent wife of his? I don't know what's going on with Jada Pinkett Smith, to be honest with you. I don't know. I don't like Jada Pinkett Smith, but I don't know what's going on with her. So maybe one day we will sort some of that out. Here's a weird one, a weird little AI video about Disney princesses, like if they were real. Like, this is weird. Like, just give this a watch.
I'm telling you, they exist!
Rella,
They do!
we've been through this.
Aliens exist, Snow, and Lucifer's been trying to warn me for years. He's not just a cat, he's a messenger!
Okay, but it's maybe less aliens and more meds?
So apparently marrying someone cursed as an animal counts as best. I can't even say it.
I mean, technically he was a beast.
A cursed prince, Snow. Prince!
He locked you up too.
It's called love, Snow. Love! Do you call Ariel a fishophile? No.
The CIA waterboarded Aladdin over a magic lamp. A lamp! Meanwhile, I'm fighting off Sharia law in Agrabah while dodging drones like it's Mario Kart.
That's awful.
It's fine. I got Genie running my legal defense now. Dude's a monster in court, especially with wish clauses.
Wait, is this legal?
Nope.
I saw them in the ward! Little green dudes!
But it's like those mice of yours that turn into horses. I don't believe...
Snow! They called me Queen of the Pumpkins!
Your taste in men has always been a little...
Don't, Snow, don't! You live with 7 dwarves!
That's not exactly the same thing.
7!
Let's just say the jury now thinks I'm the Sultan of Florida.
That doesn't feel quite right.
Lucifer knows the truth!
I'll sue them all!
Okay. I need a nap. Or therapy. Probably both.
What the fuck is that shit? What the fuck is that shit? I hadn't seen that yet. It's just on like the top of AI video. You'd watch court drama with Jeannie as the lawyer. I mean, it's crazy. Yeah, she did say that she was dodging drones like it's Mario Kart. They waterboarded Aladdin over the magic carpet. Jesus Christ.
One politician is calling for a limited...
All right. A lot of the shit on here is just kind of... All right. I haven't seen this one yet. Maybe we did a while back. I don't know. Some of these are fun to watch. This one's called The Tale of Vice City.
I can tell you.
As you know, everybody's after the device. The whole damn city.
So who are the players?
It's a colorful group of individuals. First, you got Donnie De Niro, the suave without a cause. There's Sumi Six Shot, fastest gun in Miami. Roddy the Hammerhead.
Wait, doesn't that guy own sharks?
Nickname speaks for itself. Next up is Juan the Don Rico, King of Miami. Bronco Mustang, the man from out west.
That's the guy that keeps a human head as a trophy.
Those cowboys are different. And finally, we have Viv the Shiv Lawrence.
The device lets you go backwards in time.
What the Time Vice. Yeah, I'd watch it. That was actually really good. Great visuals, right? Like, here we go. This is Ghibli Pokemon Supercut. Wow. That's, oh my god. That's actually like really cool. Fucking Eevee. I always forget the... Yeah, I saw the trailer for Mickey 17. I saw it the other night in front of Ward Over Here. It looks pretty good. Side dog. Motherfucking side dog. Yeah, where's Snorlax exactly? Yeah. All right, you've given me enough of like the third evolution of the Bulbasaur, which name I forget right now. Give me a goddamn Snorlax. Is that Articuno? Is that I'm so out of date on the old Pokemon. Ivysaur, is that it? Okay. Like Gengar? Yeah, my boy Squirtle. Jesus, that thing's big. That Clefairy? Wow. Like, just wait for storytellers to do Pokemon, like, animes. Okay, Ivysaur is second stage, Venusaur, okay.
World alive with wonder, where the bond between humans and Pokemon weaves the very fabric of life. One trainer dares to seek the truth behind a shadow growing in the distance. Aya, a kind-hearted adventurer, discovers whispers of a secret Pokemon, born not of nature, but of human ambition and despair.
I was created to serve, but I refuse to be a pawn in their ways. Together we will rise, and no one will suffer as I have.
To save the harmony of their world, Aya must face Mewtwo's pain, and uncover the courage to forge peace where none seems possible. Guided by friendship, Aya must confront not only the powerful Pokemon before her, but the truths within herself. You're not alone, Mewtwo. None of us are. From the creators of stories that linger in the heart comes an extraordinary tale of courage, compassion, and the power of understanding. Sometimes, the smallest spark can heal the greatest divide.
I can't be the only one that got, like, Pokemon the movie vibes off that one, right? I mean, again, they're going back to Mewtwo as being like the ultimate Pokemon. And it kind of is, if I remember correctly. But, then again, listen, man, I understand Pokemon, they got to keep evolving and adding more, but I'm so out of the loop of like what's there.
Are you
So here's one called Drone with a Bone. Whatever the fuck this is.
Having to spend time with your dog and want to hand them off to someone else who doesn't want to spend time with your dog. Well, here's Drone with a Bone. We'll take your dog from your home with a bone to roam in the park, innit? Not just bones, but treat dispensing stuff. Ball chucking. If a situation gets out of hand, some light discipline. And in absolutely worst case scenarios, a tasering. We can't show the tasering. Okay. Drone with a Bone.
That does feel very what's the word I want to use here? Futuristic. Here we go. Pocket Pets, miniature pets mock advertisement.
Revolutionized by years of scientific research, we've brought imagination to life, introducing Pocket Pets, miniature companions from classic pets to dinosaurs, crafted with precision, innovation, and love. These pocket-sized wonders aren't just pets. They're family, perfect for every journey, every memory. Tiny titans, bursting with character, ready to spark imagination and joy wherever you go. Join the Pocket Pets revolution, available at exclusive retailers and at pocketpets.com. Embrace the extraordinary and ignite the magic of the miniature. Get your Pocket Pet now and grow big in joy. Pocket Pets. What's in your pocket?
See, I could see something like that happening down the road when there's cloning. Oh no. This one's called a roadkill.
I'm taking you off the armed robbery.
What?
Look, the department's stretched thin, and I gotta reassign you. Some possum came in to make a confession.
Jesus, another one? That's like the 5th scavenger this week.
Yeah, it happens every winter. I guess I'd rather spend the night in prison than freeze to death out there. It's not a bad racket. The charges never stick, they get released, and we get stuck with the heating bill.
So you're putting me on animal control? It's a complete waste of my time.
I gotta give the real cases to the cops who close. And face it, lately you've been,
I've been what?
Come on, don't make me say it. A very bad dog.
Hey, that's out of line, and it's complete crap, and you know it.
I'm a bloodhound. I could smell the liquor on you from the parking lot. Come on, put yourself in my paws. You haven't closed the case in 12 months. That's 7 years. Bring home a conviction and we can talk, but till then...
God damn it. I hate scavengers. I'm gonna put an end to this. We're not some Motel 6 for rats. They already have the Motel 6.
He's waiting in room B.
Wait, what did he cop to anyway?
I wish the voice for the German Shepherd was a little bit better. But otherwise, I kind of dig the aesthetic. It's like Zootopia, but, gritty. I think this is done using Runway ML.
You ain't getting nothing on me, Kappa. You get nothing on me.
Says here you blew up a car.
Uh-huh.
Would that kibble-sized brain of yours even know how to blow up a car if it wanted to?
It's racist. He's racist.
Look, I know you're frightened. I would be too. It's cold, and the dumpsters have more raccoons than food to go around. I get it. So I'm going to do you a favor, because I'm a good boy. I'm going to give you a chance. One chance to recant your confession and stop wasting everyone's time. It's early yet, and there's still an empty recycling bin out there somewhere. Hell, I'll even drive you around a while to look for one.
There ain't been an empty bin in weeks, but there's this dumpster I stay at sometimes. It's old, thicker steel, so it's warm, more food than I could eat, good food too. It's behind this old-timey, greasy spoon off Route 6. It's the last dumpster out there that ain't overrun with scavengers. I don't know how I got so lucky, but no one else ever found it. Sorry, I talk a lot when I'm nervous.
No, that's fine, even better. I know the place. I drive by it on my way home every night. It's far, but I can drop you off. How about it, kid?
Do I have to sign something?
Nope, this is all being recorded. Just say the words loud and clear.
Okay, then I did it.
What?
I blew up the car.
You motherless, leg-humping...
I did it.
Chew toy. You're yanking the wrong tail.
I blew up the car.
Sure you did. But I'm glad you said that.
You are?
Want to know why? Because of all the crimes you could have picked to scam the police department, you stupid trash panda, you just happen to pick one that wasn't an isolated incident.
What? I did?
Says here it's the 3rd in a couple of weeks. You know what that means, don't you? What am I saying? Of course you don't. It means that ain't destruction of property no more. Oh no. That's felony arson. Not to mention 3rd, even 2nd-degree malicious explosion. Ugh, that's minimum 10 years right there. But
what?
But I have a feeling I could bump it up to 1st degree. You see, 2's a coincidence, but 3, well, 3's a pattern. And a pattern has the distinct smell of domestic terrorism. And now that's a life sentence for you, you overgrown rat. And a pretty good collar for me.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Sorry, he doesn't work here anymore.
Huh. Like the song.
What did you say?
That old country song. I went to church, but Jesus wasn't home. It's a song. I thought do you know it?
Of course I know it.
Maybe I'm quoting it wrong.
No, I think it was just number 1 on Sid 70's countdown. What of it?
Nothing, except I guess I never realized it's a good song until just now.
Right. Well, I think we're about done here, don't you? Unless you have anything else to add for the listeners at home?
I do, sir. If it's not too late.
By all means.
Actually, I didn't blow up any car.
So now you didn't?
No.
Well, it's a little late.
I blew up all 3 cars.
What the fuck?
Huh. All right. Well, anyone in their right mind would rather freeze to death than do that kind of time, so you're either insane or... Okay. Jesus, you actually did it.
Good. Now we're getting somewhere.
I mean, we weren't even looking for you. Clearly you want to go to prison, so why don't you just, tell me what happened?
Oh, come on. Don't roll over that easy. You had your little red rocket out a second ago. What happened to it? Ask me some questions.
Right. Well, let's start with the why.
You had your little red rocket out?
Revenge? Revenge for what?
A hit and run.
Okay, and when did this hit and run take place?
Weeks ago. Couldn't say exactly. I was unconscious for a while.
Yes, Tony,
I was
this is
actually
AI.
pronounced dead, but possums always look dead when they're in shock.
So then what?
I reported it to the police, of course, a few times, but they never did anything about it, of course.
Now just hang on a minute. How do you know that? These cases take time. It's not as easy as it looks on TV.
Nobody ever came to take my statement, and it's not like I've been on the move.
Well, I'll look into that for you. Did you get a glance at the plate? What kind of car was it? Assuming it was a car.
Couldn't tell you.
Come on, you must have seen something.
What do you care?
It's my job to care.
Right. Well, I don't know if you've ever been hit by a car, but it happens pretty fast.
Right.
Part of why it hurts so much, the other part being how big and metal the vehicle is.
Got it. Well, thanks for coming in and for making it easy on us. If that's all, I'll go ahead and process you.
Don't you want to know how I pick the cars? Seems like any halfway decent cop would ask that of a domestic terrorist.
All right. Why those 3 cars?
because of the car wash.
What car wash?
The only car wash in the area. In fact, the only one for miles. Anybody who hit something that bled would probably think to go there. You see, I used to wash cars for a living. And over time, I noticed a few things. Turns out most people who go to the car wash get the basic wash. They care how it looks at first glance, but they don't really take care of their cars. Most people think the whole world is disposable. But when they get guts stuck in the grill and blood in the wheel well, then they got to get it detailed. Sometimes even then, they don't wash the undercarriage or spring for a wax, the cheap bastards.
You about through?
Not yet, because the number of cars that got detailed there within a reasonable time frame was shockingly few.
3, got it.
No.
No?
There was the silver Ford Crown Vic, then the beige Mercury Grand Marquis, then the black Lincoln Town Car.
That's 3.
There was a fourth. A car I could never get to, no matter how hard I
Oh,
tried.
the cop did
because
it.
It was safely tucked away in a police parking lot. A maroon Chevy Caprice.
Oh, I get it now. You are insane.
Am I?
Of course. You're a serial arsonist, a domestic terrorist. Don't you see? Even if you believe what you're saying, nobody else in their right mind ever would. You've confessed to being a lunatic.
You're right.
I know I'm right.
Except?
Except what?
Don't you see? You've confessed too. The diner you drive by every night on your way home, catching the #1 song on Sid's 70s countdown. That puts you at the exact time and place of the hit and run, doesn't it? You said it all yourself, along with the fact that this is all being recorded.
Go ahead and try it, you sick squirrel. I took a different route home that night. I could have heard that song anywhere. Your story's a thrown tennis ball that never lands. Not one bit of it would hold up in court.
You're right.
9 years on the job. I know I'm right.
Except...
You rabid son of a...
Except I know for a fact you're the kind of cheap bastard who never washes his undercarriage. So good luck trying to explain why my DNA is all over the bottom of your car.
What the? Canine, stand down.
Dear God.
He's dead.
Chief, he baited me. He was asking for it.
You're finished. Sergeant, take this mutt into custody.
Where'd
he go?
They just play dead when they're when they're shocked.
I was actually pronounced dead. Possums always look dead when they're in shock.
Faces in the shadows, whispered tales untold, looking for the answer in the streets so cold. I've walked 1,000 miles, searching on my own. I went to church, but Jesus wasn't home.
Wow. Wow, that was actually really fucking good. I didn't know that was going to be 12 minutes. Yeah, that should be submitted. You know, that should be submitted to whatever it's called. Let's see here, hold on. No, CJH sent me this Batman fan film. I'm just trying to see if it's the one I think it is. Huh. Maybe not. Maybe not. Because, let's see. Oh, no, it's not the one I was thinking of. Okay. You know what? I'll not going to watch that one right now because it's like 17 minutes and I got to get ready for bed. I got a long day tomorrow. I just wanted to check out some of that shit. That was a good short film, actually. That was really surprisingly good. Shit, I lost my place. Okay. Yeah, it was pretty keynote, wasn't it? That's like, you know, someone should submit that, literally submit that to like festivals, like flat out, you know, like it'd probably do pretty well. It's a great twist at the end. He got out of there, fucking got the dog busted, and then still blew up the car. It's solid stuff. Let's see. I'm trying to find if there's anything else here worth looking at. Okay, this was here. This is a short one. It's let's see how you guys can see it. I think it's gonna have subtitles, so I don't quite know. The possum. I mean, well, that's a leap in logic right there, Spherical Man. That's a leap in logic right there. But I I liked it. This one, they said like wait till the end. So this one's like less than 2 minutes.
3日后就要相识，我却连客栈都住不起，只得在这荒庙将就一宿。
你若再落地，我也愿与你守一世清贫。
All right, you know what? I just like this one's gonna be too small, because like it's just gonna go so fast.
What's this? What's this? A yellow road to tread, and look, a witch that's soaring overhead. This looks wicked. I can't believe my eyes. I'm in a dream.
What?
Dreamland, Emerald, Greenland. On Christmas. What's this? What's this? A lady shining bright. What's this? It sparkles in the night. This Christmas. Much can seem unusual, but even so confused and all, my gravity's defied. It's time to try defying gravity. I think I'll try defying gravity.
All right. I thought that was kind of cool. Let's see here. That was weird.
Nobody believed the crazy guy with the sign. We should have. He was right about everything. Yes, he was right.
Unidentified object over Manhattan. A full-scale evacuation has been ordered. We're still trying to get confirmation from officials, but as you can see, the panic on the streets is intensifying by the minute.
We're getting reports now that elite units of robotic squads have been placed on full combat alert. This marks a significant escalation in the global response to the ongoing situation.
What are they? Well, that's a very good question. Could be anything. Don't panic. Unless it shoots first, then run.
They vibrate at a higher frequency, but I can see them with my third eye.
Is this like a game? What? Okay. Is this like a game? This is a fictional concept created by an AI. It's not a real game or advertisement. No actual alien invasion occurred yet. This content is for entertainment purposes only. If a UFO appeared over my house, would I run? I mean, like, probably. I mean, like, but where I live is, 100 miles north of Portland and 60 miles south of Seattle. So, yeah. Titties.
Through the void where shadows scream, a crimson sleigh cuts through the dream. Santa's clad in battle gear.
Okay. Don't get me wrong. I love tits, but yeah. Did I watch Secret Level yet? No, I haven't. I haven't watched Secret Level yet. I know it got renewed for season 2. I saw that. Vornis. What the fuck is this shit? I mean, you can tell this one's like more people that are just trying to like figure out how to use this shit. Wow. Kind of has like the Dark Crystal vibes, which is cool. Let's see. I wonder in retrospect if the AI movie by Spielberg is good. I mean, it was like, finished by Spielberg, but wasn't it like started by Kubrick?
If Santa can bring presents to everybody,
What's this?
maybe he can bring you home. Your cookies were the best part of Christmas, Dad.
I'll always be with you, Lucy. Even from way up here.
Oh my God. What the fuck? What the fuck?
And since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Man, it doesn't show signs of stopping. And I brought me some corn for pop.
Oh my God. This is like, this is so propaganda. The fuck? Made with real magic. I mean, the fact that it was a Tesla bot, it goes to show you everything. What? When survival gets real, cigarettes aren't just for smoking? Yeah, all right. Was that just posted 1 minute ago? All right, I don't need Ride the Wave music video down tempo. Cooking with Tessa. All right. Here, see what this one is.
Lord Chef, cook up joy in every breath. In a hat and apron proud, she wows the cookie crowd.
Hey everybody, today we gonna make a pizza. First, let's make that dough. Pour the water into the flour and yeast like this. Stir it around real good. Ooh. Now we got to knead that dough right up, man. Whew, that's hard work. No time to rest. Let's go. Let's roll that dough out so it's looking like a frisbee. Oh, ho, that's looking real good, man. Yes, sir. Okay, next up, let's get that pizza sauce going.
Okay. What the fuck? What the fuck? Let's see here. The next generation of interactive but not destructive buildings. Well, that's not fun. I want to...
On a quiet Christmas Eve, a lost letter. Will lead a tiny hero to a Christmas tale unlike any other.
Wow, that's actually really cool. The tilt shift effect is nice. That was Halo or Halio. Yeah, Haluo. Here we go. Old MacDonald had a data farm, Sora plus Runway plus
Old
Suno.
MacDonald had a farm. AI, AI, oh shit, AI is here. Old MacDonald had a farm. AI, AI, oh shit, AI is here.
Okay.
Old.
All right. That was pretty interesting.
This Christmas, embrace the holiday spirit with the flavors that make the season magical. It's the time to indulge, to treat yourself and your loved ones to moments of pure joy, because you deserve something truly special. It's not just any food. It's golden, crispy waffles topped with luscious cream and juicy berries. Rich, spiced Christmas cake crowned with smooth, snowy icing.
What the fuck?
Crispy pigs in blankets, golden caramelized parsnips and sage stuffing balls. Golden, succulent roast turkey and rich, savory gravy. Crisp, buttery, festive biscuits, delicately adorned with sweet, shimmering
What the
icing.
fuck?
Steaming, spiced Christmas pudding, crowned with a glossy brandy glaze. Delicate, fluffy scones with clotted cream and jam, and an array of sweet, elegant treats. Warm, spiced cinnamon cookies.
I don't know what the fuck that is. It's so weird.
You and I were blokes together, telling dirty jokes together, smoking on.
All right. I don't care about that. Brad's fight. Oh, I see. Brad getting drunk on the... What the fuck? Okay. Stop this. Donovan's going to have a heart attack. Yeah. Yeah. He can have a heart attack over someplace else.
Liquid death, mountain water.
You know, like liquid, I tried Liquid Death, wasn't a big fan.
Did it!
The fuck?
Rocking around the Christmas tree at the Christmas party hop. Mistletoe hung where you can see every couple tries to stop. Rocking around the Christmas tree, let the Christmas spirit ring. Later we'll have some pumpkin pie and we'll do some caroling. You will get a sentimental feeling when you hear voices singing, let's be jolly. Deck the halls with boughs of holly. Rocking around the Christmas tree, have a happy holiday. Everyone dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned way.
Saxubus, that's awesome. So this is, who are these guys? So what it says here is this guy hired 3 different Draculas from Fiverr to sing a Christmas classic, and then he cut it together in a video. It's kind of, it's inventive. I have to give it credit. It's not like the singing is shitty, but like it's fucking funny. Let's see here. History. A lot of people. Lady Venom goes for a walk, mostly cling. It's kind of, wow. Wow. Look at that tongue. She could do things like Jesus. Jesus Christ. Like when the porn comes, that's gonna be the big thing. AI Carnival, your AI journey starts here. I don't know. What is this? Altered Carbon by AI. Can you spot the difference? I never saw Altered Carbon. Season 1 or Season 2. They're pretty standalone, right? Jeez. Anyway. Yeah. A lot of it. Anyway. All right, guys. I think on that note, it's 11:30. I'm going to go lay down because I'm tired. And it's everything else. But I do appreciate everybody hanging out tonight. That was a lot of fun. It's I won't be on tomorrow night. If I am, it's going to be late. Like I said, my sister is going to be inducing labor, so we're going down there to see her for a little bit, and then got the kids and everything else. So, all right, guys, thank you very much. Have yourself a great night, and I'll check y'all on the flip side.